Hi, my name is CJF Brand, otherwise known as Coenraad. You are listening to Time Communication Questions and Answers, where I question possibilities of communicating back in time with oneself from the future. These questions are excerpts from my work Group Representation for Inventors and Innovators with the advent of time communication. Right. Back when the modern era portable digital communication devices became popular, the media concluded they are extensions of one's arm. From the end of these extended arms, one could use one's prodding finger to prod people on a global scale for immense possibilities in business opportunities. Soon, the capabilities of such communicating devices meant they became an extension of the personality behind the prodding fingers. Sometimes those lacking in personality rent people to disguise their opportunist profiteering advances. In spite of mishaps and profiteering ventures failing, many new business ventures became reality, which otherwise wouldn't have come to exist at all. With time communicating comes a whole new era where business ventures have but one final and ongoing aim. And as it pours through from the future with all the retrospective views of the businessmen on offer. And this happens through time communication on messages from their respective futures. They have to ensure stagnation in development of technology for extended periods of time should they wish to find increased duration for profits, as well as established means for increased profits to be taken through undermining or destroying competition. All this done in retrospect and driven by greed can have fatal consequences not only on individuals but to nations. Technological development inevitably then becomes an essential requirement, and as the distant future are indicating profiteering, bringing stagnation, and as the stagnation eventually being unsustainable. Right, question. Can, for the sake of extending their periods of production for increased periods for profits, and the undermining of any competition for increased amounts of profits, the distant futures be made into either an unknown, unnoticeable, or perhaps unthinkable? My answer. It will be infinitely more costly on the characters and quality of life of exploiters to make people serve an emperor in a futureless void empire than the cost would be to make people serve a future emperor they know very little about as yet. The prices opportunists pay with their characters and their quality of life lie hidden in the future. Yet, the price of guilt, regrets, and remorse incurred for immoral actions committed to achieve a given exploitative future stays with the perpetrators in whichever ways, and would still do so even if the given future actually becomes a non-event. It would plague them for life. Sustainable economics is a matter of nations with intact characters, with wisdom and understanding, not only leaving certain future economic events to become non-events, but also embracing a definitive future economic event based on its measures for sustainability, along with its injustices and prejudices. So long as everybody has their part to play and know their place in it. Thank you for the love and care.